Kitsap County is working hard on the upcoming Comprehensive Plan update. Kitsap 2035, Growing for a Better Tomorrow. As part of the planning effort, a lot of collaboration is happening inside the county as well as between the county and other local organizations. In this brief interview, we're learning more about the long-term planning and what it means for all Kitsap County residents. Today I'd like to welcome Kathy Cocus. Kathy, thanks so much for being here from Kitsap Economic Development Alliance.
Thanks for inviting me.
So tell us a little bit what you do at, I'm not going to say Kitsap County Economic Development Alliance again, I'm going to say KEDA. So tell us a little bit about what you do at KEDA.
I am the Business Development Director, so that means I have the honor and pleasure of working with all types of businesses in Kitsap County, as well as businesses that are interested in considering Kitsap as an expansion site, new site, relocation site, etc. And we work with partners, we work with other chambers, businesses, state, county, lots of fun things go on every day.
Great, thank you. Well, you know, we've heard a lot, we hear the term economic development a lot, but can you tell us really what does that mean? What does economic development mean?
Oh, yes, because when I introduce myself, people's eyes kind of glaze over and they go, yeah, okay. Because it sounds easy, but it's very complex. It includes a lot of different things. It includes the business climate, infrastructure, education, workforce training, how you are presented in the marketplace locally, regionally, globally, transportation, infrastructure. So anything that impacts a business and how it can grow is economic development.
Great. So I would imagine that you serve a lot of businesses, both inside and maybe even outside of the county. Can you tell us about some of those numbers and how that would work?
I looked up, how many we served in 2014, and it was about 130. So that number is going to range between 110 and 150 every year. And the outside businesses is just dependent on, what the economic climate is and how many people are interested in relocating or expanding.
Wow, that's a lot of different businesses. So I would imagine at KEDA you have to do a fair amount of planning. So how does that work?
We work with groups like the county, the cities, Puget Sound Regional Council, the State Department of Commerce, because those are all our partners. And then, we're looking at what are the target industry clusters for Kitsap, for the region, and how do we fit in and what can we do to help grow those.
Okay, so we are in the middle, all of us, of the comprehensive plan update. And so the county's doing a lot of planning and KEDA's doing a lot of planning, and I know there's a lot of coordination and collaboration going on. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we are honored to be part of your team, the internal review team, and we are looking at the economic development element. We've researched other communities' comp plans to see how they do things, just taking into account, what businesses tell us. We have started outreaching, at our big decision makers breakfast with a live poll, and we'll continue to gather the business community's input on what they need as far as the business climate in Kitsap.
Great, thanks. And before you go, I've got one last question. There's a lot of exciting things I know you're doing at KEDA and working together with the county, we're lots of teamwork going on, but there's another group called KEDA, K-A-D-A. I wasn't so familiar with that. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
KEDA is Kitsap Aerospace and Defense Alliance. And that was created a few years ago because of the strong aerospace cluster in our state, and particularly in the Puget Sound region. And in lots of communities, aerospace and defense kind of go together. So we decided, hey, we have a lot of defense companies, small companies in Kitsap that are part of the defense supply chain. They could easily be part of the aerospace supply chain. As well, we have a lot of property at the Bremerton Airport that could be a new expansion site for any of those bigger players in the supply chain. So KEDA was born. We've attended the Paris Air Show, the Farnborough Air Show, lots of regional shows. We successfully helped one business in Paulsbo start to become an aerospace supplier. And another one has gained their certification to sell aerospace parts, and then we recruited a company to Port Orchard.
Great, great. Well, Kathy, it's been great talking with you today, and we really appreciate you sharing the information about KEDA and KEDA, and we'll look forward to talking to you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great communities don't just happen. They take vision, planning, and collaborative teamwork. Kitsap 2035 is the comprehensive plan update for all of unincorporated Kitsap County, and we'd love to hear from you. Please visit compplan.kitsapgov.com to learn more, share your comments, or sign up for updates. Kitsap 2035, growing for a better tomorrow.